All right, guys, let's see what Celine Dion does as she closes the Olympic opening ceremony. That's a lot of opening and closing. Let's see. It's amazing. Just after reviewing snippets of her documentary and all that struggle and suffering she's been through, to now see her being part of such a legendary event in the beautiful romantic city of Paris, France, which is also special because her being a Canadian singer and speaking French, French is her mother tongue. And so I believe this is a very special honor, especially with everything that she's gone through. Just the confirmation that she was not lying when she said that she will fight, that she's not done. So let's watch this. I love all the elegance that the stringed instruments bring in, the hot air balloon rising, just looking beautiful, like this flame rising, very dramatic and very poetic and beautiful, very fitting to the city that the Olympics are occurring in, but also, yeah, beautiful nod to what's going on. She is singing, she is singing Hymne A L'Amour, the hymn of love.
Le ciel bleu sur nous et la terre peut bien s'écrouler. Peu m'importe si tu m'aimes, je m'en fous du monde entier. Tant que l'amour inondera mes matins, tant que mon corps sous tes mains, peu m'importe les problèmes, mon amour, puisque tu m'aimes. J'irai jusqu'au bout du monde, je me ferai teindre en blonde si tu me le demandes. J'irai décrocher la lune, j'irai voler la fortune si tu me le demandes. Je renierai ma patrie, je renierai mes amis si tu me le demandes. On peut bien rire de moi, je ferai n'importe quoi si tu me le demandes. Si un jour la vie t'arrache à moi, si tu veux que tu sois loin de moi, si tu m'aimes, car moi je mourrai aussi. Nous aurons pour nous l'éternité dans le bleu de toute l'immensité.
Guys, for copyright reasons, I have to pause. So if you want to listen to the whole thing in its entirety, make sure to go listen and check it out. This song is absolutely beautiful. Hymne A L'Amour is by Edith Piaf. And I believe she wrote this song to her lover and the love of her life, French boxer Marcel Cerdan, who was killed in the crash of an Air France flight on his way from Paris to New York to come see her. And the lyrics say, and I want to make sure I find the right one, the blue sky over us can collapse on itself and the ground can cave in. Little matters to me if you love me. I couldn't care less about the whole world as long as love will flood my mornings, as long as my body will tremble under your hands. The problems make little difference to me, my love, because you love me. I will go to the ends of the world. I will dye my hair blonde if you ask me to. I will go take down the moon. I will steal fortune if you ask me. I will renounce my country, my friends if you ask me to. And so it goes on, and at the end it says, my love, do you believe that we love each other? God, reunite those who love each other. And knowing a little bit of the story behind this now, it adds to the drama, it adds to the grief, the passion, the true love, a song that's birthed from heartache, a song that is birthed from grief, but even more so, deep love. And the thing is, with life and death, even in severe death and sadness and grief, when we lose someone, when we go through separation, when we go through the loss of someone, it only hurts so much because we loved, because the love was there. And it's this dichotomy and a tragedy, I guess, if you will, irony at times, that we experience the beautiful because of the sad, and vice versa. We experience sadness because we know beauty, and so on. And so it's a sad and it's a dramatic and a powerful, profound song in and of itself. Of course, sung in the French language, which is seen as one of the most romantic languages to many. But then here to see Celine Dion and listen to lyrics such as the blue sky can collapse, the ground can cave in, but it doesn't matter because you love me, I love you. And Celine also has experienced such love. You know, she shares about her love for her husband, her late husband, but even for her love for music, her love for singing, her love for her fans. There's so many ways to interpret this, and it's powerful because she's been through those moments of the ground collapsing and the blue sky fading. She's been through that sadness, that pain. So I feel like she's the perfect person who would sing this with such passion. In addition, she knows French, so of course she'll sing it correctly and emphasize it properly and bring in the beauty of the French language to this piece. But it's absolutely amazing how she's doing this, and beautiful. Just so much passion, so much force, so much beauty. And it's fitting to the idea of the Olympics too, because they are about sweat and tears and hardships. They are about pursuing through the pain. They are about pursuing even when the blue sky fades and when things are hard, not giving up, pushing through, and having that love for your country and proudly supporting the team that represents your land, having that love for a sport, having that love for one another, which is what also the Olympics are about, unity, coming together. The elegance and class here is beautiful to me, and a stark contrast to some of the other clips that I've seen that people are upset about right now. So it's nice to see a lot of elegance and poise still present, because I feel like that's what the Olympics should be in my mind. A lot of elegance, grace, self-control, virtues that, as the media would like to portray it, are often lost. So I appreciate that.
Wow. Wow.
Wow, indeed. After having seen parts of the documentary and all the suffering, and to hear her say, if she can't run, she'll walk. If she can't walk, she'll crawl. If she can't crawl, she won't give up. Whatever either the case, she will not give up. She will sing again. And now to see her beautifully elegant, the sparkle, the glory, there's something so beautiful. See, this is what I mean when I say things like, if everything is deemed sacred or okay, nothing is sacred anymore, because by definition, sacred means set apart and beautiful. And I think there is something in us that longs for the eternal, that longs for immortality, that longs for beauty that goes beyond death, something that's beautiful beyond, that can't be tainted by perversion, lust, or suffering. We long for the glorious. We long for heaven. We long for angels. We long for something that is divine, that is beautiful and victorious. We want the underdog story of someone who's overcome. We want the story of the one who has battled addiction and been set free. We want the story of forgiveness, of redemption and reconciliation. I think in this world, which is beautiful, there's also a lot of suffering. And I think there's this desire for the eternal and for freedom and for immortality within us. And to see her, someone who's still ill, still, right, getting older, still affected by gravity and entropy like all of us, and yet she is overcoming and pushing through. She's not letting this disease define her. She's not letting this disease defeat her, and she is continuing to sing for her fans, for herself. This is her legacy. This is part of her identity, and she is, when it is her time for her to go, which we all will, none of us are immortal, she will be able, I would hope, to say that death found a dead woman, because she lived her life with that last heartbeat falling on the last page of her life, because she lived it well every moment. And to see her with that sparkling gown, the majesty of the Tour d'Eiffel, the Eiffel Tower, the Olympic rings in front, the lighting, the people cheering, her with the bird's view from above, and the way she was belting, like Celine never went anywhere, like she hadn't been stuck at home for years suffering and in pain, like she hadn't had to cancel concerts because of her illness and suffering, with people speculating. Here now, a victorious woman who is singing, belting, the vibrato in her voice, the timbre and texture that we just know to be distinct for beautiful Celine. So much power. This was absolutely a testament of beauty and of what I think the Olympics are all about, which is people working hard, fighting, persevering to go for gold. She got gold right there. She earned gold just with this, not only her singing and her performance, but what she's doing with her life. And that's the idea, I think, of the Olympics, is pursuing this desire for an eternal flame, this desire for unity, but also for self-control, poise, and elegance, and passion, and excellence in all ways. And this was just a beautiful example of that. Perfect person to pick. I love this. What do you think? Tell me what your thoughts are. All right. See you in the next ride. Ayo.